Today we're hanging out with Matt, who's a really awesome dude, and he was born and raised in Montreal. So we're gonna take a trip down memory lane and see some of the things that were important to Matt growing up. I wonder how they hold up now that he's an adult.
There's so many different aspects to Montreal, you can't even explore them in 1 week. It's a bit of Europe, it's a bit of South America, it's a bit of everything.
They call the US the melting pot. Would you say that Montreal is the melting Poutine?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I would.
Check out that squirrel, that's our audience.
Oh, I think he's pissing. Yep, little trail of piss.
So after whetting our appetites with squirrel pee, we headed to La Banquise to try poutine. The management even taught me how to make it.
So the first one is the classic one, the one that normally people come and eat when they're poutine virgins.
That's me, I am a poutine virgin.
No, you're gonna lose.
I've never had sex with a poutine in my life.
Poutine is a healthy snack of French fries, covered in cheese curds, covered in gravy, covered in meat. A delicious foodgasm of crunchy, salty fattiness.
So when was your first poutine memory?
Oh man, I can't even remember that.
You can't remember your first memory?
As much as he loves poutine, Matt seems to be interested in something else at La Banquise.
Jude, ça fait longtemps que je n'ai pas pensé à toi. Mais là, dans cette lettre, j'aperçois.
Matt, I have one question for you. She's single?
I don't know, I hope so.
What exactly did you say? Because it didn't seem like it was going great.
No, I just told her, thanks for having me. I gave her my card.
Oh, you have a card.
I have a card.
You're way ahead of me, man.
So we headed out with our bellies full and our romantic prospects looking good. Our next stop on Matt's memory lane was the, where is it? There! The Olympic Stadium! The Olympic Stadium is the home of everything that has to do with the Olympics, as long as it's 1976. It's 1976, right?
First off, let me welcome you to the Olympic Stadium. I'm going to be your tour guide for this visit. The tour will last about 40 minutes. If you don't have any questions, we can get things started. Please follow me. So the first thing we had to do was to build everything you see here. We chose this site for two reasons. Well, first off, it was available, and the second one is it was easily accessible. The IOC, the International Olympic Committee, awarded Montreal the 1976.
Fascinating.
So the
He was
first
boring,
thing we had
no? He was like,
So how would you have done it differently?
I would have, mini skirt and a woman and not some guy.
I'm not sure he could have helped that, dude.
No, he really couldn't. Let's go to the observatory and get some air.
Let's go.
After lending his views on tour improvement, Matt wanted to show us the view from the Olympic Tower, which at 175 meters tall and a 45-degree angle is the tallest leaning structure in the world. Take that, Pisa!
So you haven't been here since you were a kid, huh?
No, oh look, I think that's the Botanical Gardens, the little pagoda there.
Cool.
That's a good place to bone a chick.
Why don't you point out all the places that you would like to bone a chick in Montreal?
Right here would...
Right here on this railing. Why is there all of a sudden no one else here?
I don't like this. We should go...
This is what you suggested.
It was fun when I was 6.
I think Matt realized that sometimes the things we love as kids just aren't as cool anymore. I mean, have you seen Hook recently? So we headed to Old Port to grab a nice frosty brew.
I guess what we're doing now is shots of gin. That is not a Quebec thing, but it's a very Matthew thing to do. Oh, I just drank a wet nap.
After trying to poison me with gin, Matt made amends with a Montreal dessert of fried dough covered in Nutella, topped with powdered sugar, and innocently named Beaver Tail. I wish I had a joke to go with that. Beaver Tail. There's just nothing funny about Beaver Tail.
This is awesome.
good, eh?
I thought Canada would be a healthier place.
Not really.
You know, we had an awesome day with Matt in Montreal, and his perspective may have changed over the years, but what's constant about Matt is that he loves Montreal, he's in love with Montreal, and he'd make love virtually anywhere in Montreal. So to all the lovers out there and all the Montrealese, thanks, and give Matt a shot. He's a great guy.